Hello and welcome to I Am with Eric Faria. I am your host, and it is my pleasure to have here with me today Angela Sa, who is a skincare specialist. Hi, Angela.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Very good.
So, yes, Angela?
Thank you so much for having me today and giving me this great opportunity to talk about myself.
Yes, let's hear it. So, the first question I want to ask you is, can you talk a little bit about your journey, your life journey, where you were? You are originally from Brazil, yes?
I am from Brazil.
So talk about the whole journey, if you can, in like 2 or 3 minutes. I know it's a long journey, but you know.
It's interesting, you're talking about journey because we all have our journey, right?
Yes.
And by my journey from Brazil, I came here 30 years ago, all by myself, not knowing what I was going to do. And of course, you always find something to do.
Of course.
And my first job, I met this wonderful family, Mrs. Daniels. The Daniels family, they were looking for someone to help with their twins. So that's when I came into the family and, became part of their family. And for 30 years, we became great friends, and they're still in my life until this day.
Oh, wow. So 30 years later, you're still...
Still friends with them.
Oh, great.
Yes. And she's, part of my life, my daughter's life, and way. So, but anyway, I worked with her for about 8 years, and then I decided to do something else that was my passion. My passion was a skincare because when I was a teenager, we all have like skin problems, right?
Oh, yeah, like acne.
Acne,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And I was...
Ingrown hair, in my case, with the beard.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And I was curious to find out, what would be the best, way to take care of your skin. So I put myself through school, got a New York license, and I decided to start working as a skincare. My profession name is esthetician.
Oh,
a
yes.
lot of people don't know what is esthetician. Esthetician is, to take care of your skin. So I became an esthetician and I started working for, places like spas. I work for big spas, small spas. And of course, with experience, I'm in the business for about 20 years.
Wow.
And just like a year and a half ago, I decided to open my own space.
Your own space, which is not too far from here. We are in Mamaroneck, so it's in Greenwich, correct?
In Greenwich,
Yeah.
9 Benedict Place in Greenwich.
Yes, and I've been there. It's really good.
It's really good,
Angela
right?
has taken care of my skin, yes.
Right.
So Angela, why do you think that people sometimes neglect their skin? And what would you say to people that, don't really care or don't pay as much attention to their skin?
I would say that, in this busy time, everybody has a very busy schedule lately. And I always see that, especially women, they really take care of their hair, nails, but, with the way they look, they present themselves, but they're forgetting about their skin. I always say skin and, let's say, a beautiful smile is your business card.
It's
right?
true, yeah, because that's the first thing that we usually look at.
That's the first thing
the
that
face, right? Yeah.
The face.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. They really, I advise, everybody to really pay a little bit more attention to the skin. Because, when you really treat your skin, besides feeling good about yourself, you can look younger, more attractive.
That is so true.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
that is very true.
Yes.
And what do you think that people, when they, for example, when they neglect their skin, what do you think can lead to somebody who maybe has never done a facial, for example? What would be the good thing for them to do a facial for the first time, or like to clean their skin?
Well, the first thing to do is to look for a professional to, do the, treat the skin the right way.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you don't know what to do. You always buy things from, grocery store or, CVS or any over the counter.
Over the counter, yeah.
But you don't know the type of skin that you have. And sometimes when you use, the wrong medication or the wrong creams for your skin, you just send the wrong message to your skin.
Oh, yeah.
So
Can
you
become
may
irritated.
it become irritated.
Yeah.
You don't know the ingredients on that.
Right.
On that skincare line.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can irritate your skin. You have oily skin and you're applying, creams for dry skin.
Yeah.
You're just sending the wrong message to your skin.
Or the opposite, right?
Or the opposite.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
You have oil and
so
then yeah.
my advice is to look for a professional
Yeah.
and to really start taking care of your skin, the right way.
And for example, for me, I have no problem going and doing a facial, and taking care of my skin. And I hadn't, when I saw you, I hadn't done one in like 2.5 years.
Okay.
That was the last time I had done, oh, well, actually 2 years. But anyway, it was a while, right?
How did you like it?
I loved it. It was great. I felt so much better after, and my skin was not irritated. I felt like refreshed.
Right.
I felt like there was this renewal of, the skin, the normal skin. I was glowing. So everybody was actually asking me, what have you done?
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful,
See?
right? So why do you think that, for example, men still to this day, even though it's 2018, they have an issue to take care of their skin in a way that maybe perhaps women don't have?
Unfortunately, men, most of them, they still have that macho, right? And this is not a treatment for a man. This is for women. And I say that it's not true. These treatments, all the treatments that is available today, it's for men and women. And the reason that a lot men don't go to get their treatments is because they don't like to be exposed to big spas. When you go to a spa,
really?
you have a lounge area where people wait for the service. So they don't want to be seen in that environment, they feel uncomfortable.
Right. Like, as for example, when you go to a doctor and you're waiting. Right, with everybody there.
There's a waiting area.
The waiting area.
And a lot of men, they feel uncomfortable with that.
I never thought about that before.
Think about it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And that's, that's sometimes, not sometimes I think, that's what I'm thinking. To get, the word out there because, my settings, it's very private.
Yeah.
And I think if I have more, male clients, they will feel comfortable because, my clientele is just like, it's one-to-one. So I don't have, a lot of clients at the same time. So if you come, you're not going to see anybody there. It's just you.
Oh, so it's very personal.
Very personal.
That's great.
Very personal.
And it's true because when I was there, I was the only person there.
Only person, yes. So I have my own office and I work by myself. I don't have any employees. Hopefully, soon I want to, take my business to the next level.
Right.
And
but still maintain the one-on-one relationship.
One-on-one relationship and, and having that, the client feel comfortable.
Yes.
The minute they walk in, when they walk out. Yeah.
This is perfect. I hope that just from this interview you get more male clients.
I hope so too.
I mean, female too.
Female too, but
and male clients would be nice because I think that men should be able to take care of themselves.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Take care of their skin, their appearance.
Now, once you cleanse your skin, you exfoliate, you see that brightness, the skin brights up. And unfortunately, with all the, oil, especially oily skin, so you really get a lot of blackheads. Those, you need really to do a nice extractions.
Yeah.
And, men don't really take care of that. So that's why they need to come to a professional.
It's so true. So,
right?
Man,
Man.
go to see Angela. And girlfriends and wives, please
send your husbands.
Send your husbands and boyfriends. And, people to see her and see a specialist to take care of their skin, for sure. So, Angela, this is the perfect stopping point for this segment.
Okay.
We have a lot more to talk about, right? Yeah. So, for everybody watching, we will be back right after this break. Stay with us. And welcome back to I Am. Once again, my name is Eric Faria. I'm your host. And I have here with me today Angela Sa, who's a skincare specialist. So, Angela, we were talking about, taking care of your skin, about getting the man to go and see a skincare specialist like you, right? So I wanted to talk to you about self-esteem because I feel like it's very much connected to taking care of yourself, right? Giving yourself the opportunity to see somebody like yourself and to clean your skin and feel good about yourself. So in your life, were you always somebody with high self-esteem?
Not always.
Okay.
No, not. I grew up very shy, not feeling confident about myself at all. And, having a skin, condition, that like I had as a teenager, that really, it doesn't, you don't feel confident about it yourself, and, your self-esteem, it's really low. Mm-hmm. So here we go. So taking care of your skin, so that makes you feel more confident about yourself. You look at yourself and you feel beautiful. You feel presentable. That's something very important. It's just like the way you present yourself, like the way you carry yourself.
Right.
It's not only about your outfit. It's just like a package.
Yeah.
It's
like
your hair.
Your hair, yeah.
Your skin, has to be beautiful. When you put a nice makeup, that it gives you, it lifts. It gives you a lift.
Yeah. For sure.
That's how I feel when I get out of the house in the morning. I have to be all put together. And I think that, taking care of your skin, it really gives you a lift. People feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
And especially that I see a lot of ladies, like housewives, an example.
Yeah.
They really don't have time to take care of themselves.
Yeah, they have so many responsibilities.
A lot of responsibilities. Children, husband, a big home, and they always forget about themselves. And here I am to tell them, don't do that, You come first, because when you take care of yourself, you feel good about yourself. Feeling good about yourself, you are good too. You are a better wife, a better mother, a better friend.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And a better woman also to the world. Yeah.
For yourself. Yeah. For themselves.
For themselves, for other people around them.
Yes.
I totally believe that.
Yes.
And it's so interesting when you were talking about the self-esteem, because you mentioned in the first segment about the calling card, right? Because you said that your face is your calling card. Yeah. Yes.
Business card.
And you said the word presentable, right? How you present yourself to the world. Because it's not only about the way that you dress, but it's also your demeanor, like your posture, how you carry yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it all plays into the self-esteem. Yeah. And it's so interesting because I feel like a lot of people, because they have so many responsibilities, right? Like housewives, and men also have a lot of responsibilities, and they forget to actually put themselves first. Everybody else, everything else, comes
life
first.
Gets in the way, It's like you said, a lot of responsibilities. It's work, And women today, they don't take care of the house. They are professionals. Then they come home, then they have other responsibilities.
Yes, for sure.
And they keep just like, I'll do that tomorrow. They keep just like postpone, their appointments. I'll do this.
Yeah.
And when you just like, think about it, it's just like a year went by. It goes by really fast. I do have clients that they say, well, Angela, I think I was here a couple months ago. And I say, no, you were here last year. It was a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago.
That's how it happens because, time flies and we just don't see it.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. In your life, on your day-to-day life, because you're a busy woman, right?
Yeah.
You have a daughter who recently graduated from high school, correct?
Recently graduated, is going to college in 4 weeks. And I do have a busy life, work full-time, being a mother and, with the home responsibilities, like everybody else, But sometimes we think that, oh, it's too much, I can't do it. Yes, we can. We find time for everything.
It's true.
We do, right?
Yeah, it's true. So how do you find time for yourself
For myself.
In your busy life?
In my busy life, okay. I really try to find, I'm a morning person.
Oh, you are?
Yes. I get up 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, that's very early, 5:30, yes.
So, with those 2-3 hours in the morning, I do have time for myself to take care of myself. I mean, I'm not an evening person. By 9 o'clock, I'm already tired. And,
Ready to go to bed?
Yes, I like my quiet evening.
Yeah.
But, I work better in the morning. So by 9 o'clock, I'm in my office. But, before 9, I already, I had those hours to take care of myself,
Okay.
Try to meditate a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to ask, so you meditate?
Yeah, I do meditate. I do my yoga, not every day, but as much as I can.
Right.
Try to work out a little bit. I'm not a gym, person.
Yeah.
But I try to do a little, stretch here and there.
Right.
It's good for your health, right?
Yeah, and to keep yourself active.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I definitely have to get back to the gym and do something.
I do.
But,
I have to get back in that habit.
Yes.
Yes.
But just doing the yoga, the meditation, being in touch with yourself,
helps.
is stretching your body.
Yes.
Right.
It helps a lot.
It
yes.
does. It does. You just took me back to my very first guest because she was a yoga instructor, and I remember her talking about that.
I think I saw that.
Yeah. She was a yoga instructor. That was my very first, and
Okay.
she was talking about the importance of stretching,
Right.
Because sometimes we don't even realize how much we use our bodies during the day.
Absolutely.
And for example, you're up on your feet, right, for long hours.
My feet all day.
Yeah.
And my posture, like, the way I work, doing facials, I get very tight on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. And not only that, as I don't say as you're getting old, as you're getting mature, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You need to stretch even more because
sure.
age, it catches up to you. And if you don't stretch, how good exercise is for your body.
Yeah.
And as you're getting older, so you have to do even more, to keep up, with your body. And it's, for health reasons too.
For health reasons.
Yes.
No, for sure, because just as you were talking about, I remember, for example, seeing people on the day-to-day, right? Like older people who go to the supermarket and they're leaning in like the shopping cart, right? Because they can't carry their own weight.
Yes.
And that's sad.
Yes. But, I just was talking to a friend the other day, and she was saying that, have you noticed that, I'm not saying, heavy-set people, they have a tendency of living shorter than skinny people. Because, skinny people, they are more active. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I never stopped, but I guess it makes sense, yeah.
Skinny people, they are more active, so they live longer. So when people has a little, weight problem, they don't move too much.
It's true for the most part, yeah.
They don't move too much, and that's not good,
Yeah.
for their health.
It's true,
Yeah.
for sure. Even when I, for example, when I gain a little weight, I see the difference in my body. I'm like slower.
You feel tired.
I feel tired more often, and
Yes.
more. It's more demanding
Right,
for me to even do something like simple, like go up the stairs.
right.
I feel it more than when I am at my regular weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting, right? Our
Interesting.
body speaks
The
to
body,
us.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
No, your body, your body complains.
Yes.
When it's time to do something,
Right.
Your body tells that, it's time to relax, it's time to, do something. And, it's up to us to keep hey, so let's move, let's get up, let's do something.
For
and
sure.
That's who I am,
That's
let's,
very good.
Let's do it, Angela. Let's go, Angela. Move.
And that's why you look so beautiful and so young.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're very nice.
But it's true. So it's a perfect stopping point for this segment. Can you believe it? It's going to be the last one coming up.
Can't believe it. That's it? So
Time flies.
That's it, Anna. We can be talking here for hours.
For sure. So for everybody watching, we will be back with a new segment coming up right after this. Stick with us. And welcome back to I Am with Eric Faria. Once again, I have Angela Sa here with me today. I'm just going to jump right in because we have a lot to talk about before we go.
Okay.
So,
Go right ahead.
yes. I wanted to know, like, what are some simple things, simple tips that you can give people, even before they see a skincare specialist like yourself, that they can do at home that are, easy?
Well, I mean, the first thing that it really helps, your skin, to look healthier, drink a lot of water. Number one,
Drink a lot of water.
Water, hydrate.
Yes.
Because, I mean, if you don't hydrate your skin, so you're going to look very dry. So your skin looking dry, automatically, you age faster.
That's true.
Because you don't have, enough moisture on your skin.
Right.
And to really get, a simple routine at home that is really cleansing your skin every single day. So with a very nice and milk cleanser, so you cleanse your skin, massage really well. You can rinse it off with a piece of cotton or even like a very soft washcloth.
Oh, yeah.
You just, wipe it off. And exfoliation, very important. So you exfoliate your skin at least twice a week.
Okay, so not every day, but like twice a week.
Twice a week,
Yeah.
so at least twice a week. It depends on the type of cleanser that you have, the exfoliant that you have.
Yeah.
Some are very, fine, very mild, so you can exfoliate every day.
Right.
But depending on the skin, so twice a week it will be enough.
Okay.
You really remove the dead cells.
Dead cells.
Just to open more your pores so that whatever moisturizer or serum that you're using penetrates in your skin better.
Oh, and it gives you like that glow.
Glow.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget the eye cream.
Yes.
Eye cream, very important because the eyes, have you noticed when you smile, your skin, right?
Yeah.
So if your skin is dry, so those lines, they get deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
So if you moisturize your skin, so you smile, but your skin is moisture, so the lines don't get deeper. So they stay, So you age better when you really take care of yourself.
Right.
You do.
That makes sense because, the skin around the eye area is so sensitive,
That's
right?
the most
So thin.
sensitive.
Yeah.
That's the most sensitive
Yeah.
area of your face. Yes.
Exactly, and it's true. When you do smile, the lines show, around here, in the
Right?
corner,
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
And
okay.
you really can look, a lot younger, getting facials and really taking care of your skin. You can look 10 years younger.
For sure.
For sure.
Like
Absolutely.
yourself.
Well, I don't know. You're saying that. A lot of people, tell me that I look a lot younger than I am. But,
It's true.
thank
Yeah.
you so much.
You're welcome. No, it's really true.
We're not going to talk about age, right?
No, we don't need to. We don't need to. But so washing the face using an exfoliant, right?
Exfoliant,
And then
a good moisturizer.
Good moisturizer.
Yeah.
And cream for
And
the eyes.
Also, the eye cream. Yes.
Got it. And all this stuff we can find like on the counter.
You can find
Over the
on the
counter.
counter, over the counter. Yes.
Good. Okay, great.
But the ideal is to go and have a consultation with an esthetician, with the skin
For sure.
specialist, so you know exactly what type of skin you have. So you're going to use the right products.
Yeah.
I personally, I do work with this amazing organic line. That it's pure organic. It's called Eminence Organic, and I've been working with this line for the last 10 years, and never had any reaction. Clients that had any reaction, and you can see the difference right from the first treatment. Yes.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a reaction lately, so they're looking more to green. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Green.
Green stuff. And,
Green stuff,
Yeah,
yes.
and organic and natural ingredients.
Ingredients, yes.
For sure.
So this whole line is based on vegetables, fruits, and herbs.
Okay.
So here we go. So you're just putting the natural ingredients directly on your skin.
That nature gives you.
Here we go.
Yes, nice. I do have a question though. Like for men, for example, for me, I did my beard, I shaved today, right? And sometimes it gives me like ingrown hairs.
Okay.
What is something that you would recommend for men that have the same issue that I do sometimes with ingrown hairs?
Ingrown hairs, it's difficult because, when you guys shave, so that's the thing about shaving. You you don't go just from one direction. You don't shave just
So from
one
like
direction.
from
You go from
bottom
different
to the top.
directions. That's what causes the ingrown hair.
Oh,
The ingrown hair, to help you avoid that too, that's the exfoliation. Exfoliating the skin.
So it opens the pores.
Opens the pores. Automatically, that hair is not growing into your skin.
It's growing
It comes out.
got it.
Exfoliation. So you exfoliate, so the problem will be solved.
Wow. So
Yep.
even like this part here in the neck, right?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
And when you shave, so try to shave in one direction. I know that it's not easy,
Yeah,
right?
it's not. It takes
So,
practice.
Practice in one direction. So you always go sideways, up, down,
Yeah.
and that's what causes the ingrown hair.
Oh, okay.
Because the hair, goes different direction,
Yeah.
and it's going to grow into your skin.
Yeah, well, that's something that women don't have to deal with, the beard,
Right.
right? But yeah, man,
Yes.
we have, and I see it's not, it's around me. I see guys that have like razor burns.
They do, yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, ingrown hairs. So it looks a little,
Yeah, it doesn't look,
no.
nice. It doesn't
doesn't.
look presentable, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like it when, for example, I get razor burn or ingrown hair because it looks like I have a rash
But
in my face.
I'm sure you always take care of yourself. Like after you shave, so you always put a nice lotion, something to cool down your skin.
For sure.
You do.
For sure,
But some
yes.
people don't.
Some people don't, yes.
Yeah.
And that's, it's better to spend that extra money to have something good for your
Yes.
skin after you shave than not, right?
Sometimes, if you buy something that it's really good and it's going to give you the results, you pay more. But that specific, let's say the jar or the cream, it's going to last you longer. The
sure.
one that you're trying to save money, but on the long run, so you're spending more money.
Exactly. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And you mentioned something about herbal tea bags. What was that about? For the eyes also?
Oh, yes, I do have a lot of clients. And I mean, a lot of people, probably your mother, we wake up and you have like puffy eyes,
Yes.
right?
Puffy eyes, yeah.
Those puffy eyes. And sometimes, especially we women, you want to look your best, on an event or on your everyday. If you have puffy eyes, I always do this at home and it works really well. You can get just like a chamomile tea bag.
Tea
So
bag.
you boil the tea bag and you keep it in the fridge. And then you put on your eyes for about 10 minutes.
Wow.
And that really cools, cools the skin and really helps, with the puffiness. Also,
That's so interesting. Yeah.
also, that's something that it's very old and people know. You see on a magazine, the slice of cucumbers.
Oh, yeah. That I've seen in like movies, television. Yeah.
Cucumbers, it's very soothing for the skin. So you put it on, so that helps with the puffiness on your eyes.
Wow. Fascinating stuff.
Yes.
And so simple, right?
Simple, very simple.
Yeah.
There are a lot of, simple things that can be done at home, You really don't have to, if you have the time and you can see a specialist,
Right.
that's great.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you can, on your crazy days, you can find something at home to do for yourself.
For sure.
Yes.
So, Angela, before we go, I know we're almost at the end here, but I always like to ask my guests a few rapid fire questions.
Okay.
So, like, I will say something and you just complete the sentence.
Wow. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
It's rapid fire.
Okay. So let's see,
Yes.
if I'm going to be able to do that.
So, I'm sure you'll be great.
Okay.
So, what is self-esteem for you?
Self-esteem. Self-esteem, it's something that it really, it gives you, in a way, it gives power. Self-esteem, you have to be feeling good about yourself. And feeling good about yourself, you are capable to do anything you want.
Great. Amazing. What is the skin for you?
Skin, to me, is your business card. That's the first thing that when you go for an interview, when you go out of the house, when you're meeting a friend, that's the first thing that people see on you. It's your face. So to me, it has to look good, and I think you really should be taking care of yourself.
Yes.
Right?
For sure. For sure. And complete this one since the name of the show is I Am. So I am.
I am Angela Sa, a skincare specialist, and I have my office in Greenwich, Connecticut. It's 9 Benedict Place. And I'll be happy to see you once again.
Yes.
And whoever is watching this show, if they want to visit me, they'll be more than welcome, and I'll be ready to give them the best treatment ever.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for being here, Angela. It was a pleasure. It went by very fast, right? Like
Yeah.
this.
Welcome. I have to thank you, for giving me the opportunity to talk about myself. And it was great, Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so glad that it was, great for you too.
Wonderful.
Okay. So for everybody watching our show, we will be back next week with a new episode. Thank you so much, and I'll see you then.